good name, please.
Hi, my name is Dr. R. Vijaya Saraswathy and I serve as a Pro Vice Chancellor for St. Mother Teresa University for Digital Education Excellence, Sustainability Development and World Peace.
And what is your work experience?
Actually, I've been working for the last 21 years. I started as a center head for Viraj Telecom. I worked 8 years as a lecturer for GRC IBM, the college where I studied, I taught. And I also started working for Accenture as a coach, and I also worked with Infosys in knowledge services. My work experience is 21 years, and in the year 2013, I started working for virtual universities when Kapil Sibal, the then Union Minister, announced virtual universities are order of the day and we will have 100 universities before 2023. So this all started with Lima Agreement, that is Liaison Education Mass Online Open Courses. So this was started in 2013 and that time we didn't have Niti Aayog. We only had National Planning Commission. So that was started by Jawaharlal Nehru in 1952 and they also had courses and curriculums for employability through Bharat Sevak Samaj. So with the advent of our new government, our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji brought in amazing challenges and changes to the best of ability possible in education excellence. So in 2014, National Planning Commission was changed into Niti Aayog. Niti Aayog gave importance to skill development work, because a person should have skills and talent to go to the next rung of the ladder. So this is when Niti Aayog played a vital role in shaping lives. So under this scheme, we girls, our trust, Women Entrepreneur Godwin Integrated and Research and Learning Society, came with skill development courses. Like I have an academy called Godwin Academy where we do programs like graphical visualization, guided imagery, psycho-cybernetics, multiple intelligence and more. So here it is more of a skill which has to be did properly with prior learning, recognition of prior learning. So we did this and that is how we are a part of virtual university. So Saint Mother Teresa University for Digital Education Excellence and Sustainability Development is accredited by JBR Registrars, John and Brooks Registrar, USA. It's a private body under Massachusetts. We are also affiliated to Cambridge Distance School of Education. We are also accredited to IAO, Texas, International Accreditation Organization, Texas, USA. The work of our university is all of digitalization. Like we work with digital concepts, we work on Zooms, we work on Whereby, we also have our own app in Google Play Store. Our job is to honor unsung heroes and take education excellence to the entire earth through innovative and creative teaching methodologies. It is a people's university where we will take education to every nook and corner through videos, through assessments, through submissions, session submissions, PDFs. It is a lifelong learning. It is a learning which is accessible to people who can't find time, who can't find geographical convenience, who cannot find money, which is more important, to do the regular classes. So this education is completely for employability and this is for people who are interested in owning their skills and going to the next rung of the ladder. So this is what is my work and I love what I do and I do what I love.
What are the challenges that digital university faces?
Yeah, digitalization is a big challenge because it is a new concept. We all are used to conventional ways of education. We all have been gone to colleges where it is a brick and mortar university. We go, we read, we spend time, we pay tuition fees, and it is a big process in itself. But digitalization, it's not like that. For example, during the period of COVID, all of us were in one way or the other influenced by digital learning, that is online learning. Online became more acceptable because of digitalization. In fact, like I said, our government promotes digitalization, and at the convenience of our home, we get world-class education, which gives you the best of volunteers, best of facilitators, best of teachers, best of instructors, and also it gives you that kind of learning which you can cherish and nourish and take out globally. So the challenges what we face in digitalization is it is not offline. You don't go one-to-one and do it. So it is not 100% possible to train a person on practicality. So that is one big challenge which we face, because there is no face-to-face interaction. We are trying to curb this challenge by doing national education policy methods where 30% can be online and 70% offline. With COVID challenges improving, I think we can go one step forward and do something phenomenal. Like we have started Executive MBA, which is completely experiential learning program for 18 months. St. Mother Teresa University for Digital Education Excellence and Sustainability Development offers this for corporates, because corporates are the main place where we want to give this, because they can help them to go to the next rung of the ladder. It will help them in their performance appraisal. That will give them a value add. So our strata is to give to the people who were unable to get quality education during their learning years and who wants to invest their time and effort in learning during their middle age. That is our intention. So the challenges is how do you prove your credibility? How do you promote your visibility? And the profitability is very challenging, because it is not accepted worldwide what is being done online. So my humble request is, please understand it is a digital concept and it is for your value add, and we put all the efforts and we leave no stone unturned for you to get the best of education. This is made in India, this is by India, India to the world and world to India. So let us respect this non-conventional method of learning and give some thought of how it works. That's important.
How do you feel when people call you fake?
Oh my God, when people call me fake or a fraud or say this is a bogus, I feel really hurt, because I'm there in this concept for the last 7 years and we leave no stone unturned to make the person powerful. Like I've authored some 7 books: Will, Women Impact with Love and Leadership, which is my Amazon bestseller, Happiness and You, Love, Learn, Leverage. And I have also wrote books for COVID, like, Stop Stress and Stop Suicide, Sort Stress and Stop Suicide. We have written Love Can Bring Peace and Happiness. So we are constantly giving people motivation, 1008 quotes to move you forward. So we also collect research paper on love, peace, integrity and all that. And we come under Sustainability Goal 2030, where the number 4 goal is to have education excellence and the number 17 goal is to have justice, integrity and world peace for all. So our intention is to bring education excellence to the entire earth through positive learning systems, through recognition of prior learning, through experiential learning programs, through teamwork, through interpersonal skills, intra and interpersonal skills, and spiritual, emotional, psychological intelligence is so important to take it forward. So when somebody calls me fake or somebody doesn't understand the concept, I tell them only one thing: this is an accredited body where we promote education for all. Like it is freedom for all and all for freedom, and everybody has the value to opt the course and do it. For example, even a certificate in leadership course, we do it 30 hours, we have Zoom classes, we have assignments, tasks and more. So it is a very value add subject and it is done at the fraction of cost of what regular universities offer. So when people call us fake, I would really respect and ask you to go and check how the world is evolving and changing. Please go and check the national education policy, the new pedagogy of how we can transform the world through better education, because 1 million population does not get education at all because of their inconvenience of travel, inconvenience of place, inconvenience of economical engine, so many things are there, family trouble, so much. So we have to all come forward and help our Prime Minister Narendra Modi's dream of digitalization in education, dream of digitalization in monetary financial systems, dream of educational excellence and bringing India to the top one of the radar. Because we are 1.3 billion population and we are amazingly great when it comes to what we have achieved in the last 8 years, and we want to be the factors of change agent who can bring education to the top radar. So it is my request to our dear Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhanji, it is my request to the top government that we really recognize the education system, because now that we can have 5 acres university with satellite campus, we are the first one to start 7 years ago, and I request support. And every time I'm called fake, fraud and whatnot, when the rumors are spread, I feel really awkward, because our board of governors are international. Our chancellor is Dr. Isamuddin Papa, who is the Councillor General of Maldives at Chennai. He is a pulmonologist. He has been 7 years into this field of helping us do something phenomenal for the less privileged in the society. So we have to put a dent in this society or in this universe by doing something little what we can do. Because Mother Teresa says we cannot do great things alone. We can only do small things with great love. So let us spread love and education so that we live this world a better place to be in. Our brand ambassador is Dr. Huzaifa Korakiawala, who is the CEO and trustee of Vocard Foundation, who has been a graduate of Yale University. He has withdrawn his MBA from Yale University. So you can see the way people are associated with us. The Vice Chancellor is from Tasmania, James Kerr, who is very predominantly been a teacher all his life, been a professor, been a principal in Malaysia and other places. So we have our accreditation in Malaysia as well with St. Mother Teresa Selangor. We have our EXO team members everywhere, and we are trying our best to bring education to the top rung of the ladder. So if you are not helping us, it's okay, but please don't forward negativity or spread rumors that we are not credible. We are very credible. We are here for 7 years. I still travel in a nano and I stay in a house which is 23,000 rent, because I love this concept and I live with this concept. Money is a byproduct, but taking a concept to the next rung of the ladder is what I love. And like Mahatma Gandhi says, you be the change you want to see in the world. I eat, sleep and drink virtual universities. So I request, recommend and love people to understand what is all about. And I also request you to support. If you can't support, it's okay. But please don't create negative rumors in the vicinity. Because when we are doing this, we are denying good education for the less privileged. Please understand that. Thank you.
And what is your course of action?
So my course of action is very simple. Up to date for the last 7 years, I have run around 672 conferences, congregations, summits, panel discussions and knowledge empowering classes. So I believe that you can spread knowledge only by giving awareness. Aware and beware. You should be able to know what is right and what is wrong. And also draw a line about the clarity of purpose. Because clarity is power. So my course of action is very simple. Digital universities are everywhere, but be very clear what is your power. Digital universities should have their accreditations, their affiliations, point number 1. Digital universities have to run classes and they should have prominent people in their board of governors, point number 2. Point number 3, they should be always doing conferences and summits based on knowledge and education, and the board which is there will always be a big educated lot who are serving the society for purpose. For example, we get support from Margaret Gerard, who is our Australian Global Operations Director. We use her house as a headquarters, number 4 Peak Road, Melbourne, which is absolutely free of cost. So there are big hearts in this world who give their time, effort, energy and resources to do something phenomenal in this education field. So don't break this barrier by spreading rumors. That is my humble request. And our course of action is, we want our Indian government to have some channel to recognize virtual universities. This is my humble request to Niti Aayog. This is my humble request to the Ministry of Education, that you have a proper channel for recognizing virtual universities, and you please give us some kind of license or some kind of validation. That is when we will be able to do our work with utmost devotion and respect.
Our last question is, how will you curb the monetization of honorary doctorates?
Oh, this is the thing which broke my heart many years ago. When we started in 2014, I was working as a registrar for a virtual university. So we had proper guidelines. The person who is getting a honorary doctorate should submit a profile, and then a selection committee will select the profile, and when they are selected, they can do donation of their choice, and then we will have a convocation and honor them. So over the period of time, what happened is, people started bargaining, people started giving money and taking the doctorate just to prefix doctor in front of their name. Believe me, if you don't have the talent and if you put a doctor in front of your name, you will become a laughing stock. Because I have done my MBA, MCom, ML, English, PGDMM, MA, PhD in mind dynamics, Vijaya's brain enriching programs. I take 100 numbers from the audience and give it back in a jiffy. So I am a brain guru. So you should have the talent to claim that you are a doctor. So it's simply by giving money and putting doctor in front of the name of your name, even if it is honoris causa, you will become a laughing stock if you are not worth it. So be very careful when you are doing something. This is not everybody's cup of tea. It is not a honor just you buy for money. It should be for substantial work you do in the society. We are very, very choosy when we have to choose the people whom we give honorary doctorate. We give only 2 or 3 doctorates. If there are 50 people in a doctorate function and then they are simply giving it away, be sure that is not the place where you have to be in. So how you can curb it? This is wrong, but what is right? There should be somebody to tell you what is right, isn't it? So I propose doctor to be very careful when you want to put doctor in front of your name. Be very clear from which university you are taking, whether they are authenticated, whether you really deserve it, because you are the one who can decide whether you deserve that or not. And I also propose our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji to allow us to do Ramanujam International Virtual University, and I want you to be the father of virtual universities in the world, sir. So this is my humble request. We have the plan, we have the clarity, but we have no way to reach you. So kindly help us do what it takes to reach you and regularize this honorary doctorates and the challenges what the world is facing, because in social media every day you find one university doing a doctoral program. If everybody becomes doctor in India, 1.3 population, how will you find the real talent? Who are the creamy layers of our society? Even an uneducated person gets a doctorate, then where is the point? So we have many questions which are unanswered. I need your support, I need your love, and we need to grab this together because we are all in it together. That's what I would love to say. You have any other questions, sir?
No, we are very... Okay. Thank you very much for sparing your valuable time. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I have a small message to say. See, first of all, Mother Teresa says, do not wait for leaders. Do it alone, person to person. You know how from the grassroots level, our Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, came to where he is, from where to where. It is his hard work, sheer determination, and the challenges he faced today and he is facing tomorrow. So my message to the world is, do not wait for the leaders. Do it alone, person to person. And if you can't feed one, feed 100. If you can't feed 100, feed one. And if you have the capability of teaching someone, you be the change you want to see in the world and promote their studies. Because education is the only way we can change the world. I would love to thank INS, WNI and P News for covering this live for me today, and I would also love to thank our reporters Nadeem ji and VP Sharma ji for taking this seriously and making a view. Thank you. God bless you all. I always complete with my hi-fi statement. Sorry, please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.